In the heart of Salzburg, where the whispers of history echo through the cobblestone streets, I found myself, a young girl with a soul brimming with the poetry of Dostoevsky and the tender melancholy of a life lived in pages of forgotten lore. I arrived at the Altstadthotel Weisse, Salzburg, Austria, a place that promised the elegance of a 4-star sanctuary, but delivered a tale more akin to the grim fairy tales of my Eastern European heritage. As I ascended the creaking stairs to my chamber, the weight of my suitcase was a testament to my journey, and the absence of an elevator was the first sign that this establishment was not what it seemed. The room, a cramped space masquerading as comfort, felt like a cruel jest. Where was the air conditioning to soothe the summer's breath? Where was the refrigerator to chill the milk for my tea? These were not the grand accommodations I had imagined in my dreams of the West. The night whispered secrets through the paper-thin walls, and the mold, oh the mold, it painted tales on the bathroom tiles, stories of neglect and disrepair. It was as if the walls themselves were weeping, their tears a greenish-black decay that no amount of bleach could erase. I shuddered at the sight, knowing that this was not the clean canvas upon which my memories of Salzburg should be painted. The staff, with their polite yet powerless demeanour, were like marionettes, dancing to a tune played by an unseen hand. Their gestures of free breakfast and a bottle of champagne were but band-aids on a wound that required stitches. They seemed surprised by the mould, yet Google's oracle had foretold of this plight in room 54, a room that should have been sealed off like a forbidden chapter in a Gothic novel. The internet, that invisible lifeline to the world beyond these ancient walls, was as elusive as a mirage. My frustration was a tangible thing, a beast clawing at my insides as I tried to connect, to work, to exist in the digital realm that had become my sanctuary. The promises of services listed on Booking.com were like a siren's call, luring me towards the rocks of disappointment. The scent of stale bread and lukewarm coffee at breakfast was a mockery of the culinary delights I had anticipated. It was as if the chefs had forgotten the art of flavour, the joy of a meal that can stir the soul. The buffet, with its hefty price tag, was a bazaar of broken dreams, where the patrons bartered with their disillusionment. And then there was the noise, an orchestra of traffic and late-night revelry that mocked the idea of soundproofed walls. The promise of a double room was a lie, a single bed with a cramped companion, an arrangement that whispered of broken promises and misleading photographs. As I recounted my woes to the receptionist, I felt like a character in a Kafka novel, lost in a maze of bureaucratic indifference. The hotel's policies, hidden like Easter eggs in the fine print, were a trap for the unwary, a reminder that even in the heart of Europe, the serpent of deception could lurk. The emotional toll of this place was a heavy cloak, damp with the tears of travellers who had come before me. It was a cloak I wore with a sense of camaraderie, for we were all victims of the same grand illusion. The Altstadthotel Weisse, Salzburg, Austria, had become a monument to broken promises, a place where the ghosts of customer service past lingered in every shadow. In the end, I stood at the precipice of my journey, looking back at the path that had led me to this place. The sadness was a river, flowing through the streets of Salzburg, carrying away the fragments of my shattered expectations. Yet in this sorrow there was a strange beauty.
Here is the businesses near Altstadthotel Weisse, Salzburg, Austria, beware. As I dug through the reviews, I felt like I was walking through a dark alley, where every step I took led me to another disappointment. It's like these businesses are trying to outdo each other in a competition of who can be the most disappointing. Let's start with Europark Salzburg. It's a shopping centre that's more like a nightmare. People are treated like thieves, with security guards searching their bags without warning. The food is a disaster, with horrible reviews about the taste and quality. It's like they're trying to poison their customers. And don't even get me started on the cleanliness or lack thereof. It's a breeding ground for bacteria and germs. But wait, it gets worse. The employees are rude and unhelpful, making customers feel unwelcome and frustrated. It's like they're paying them to be mean. And the prices, outrageous. Y'all be paying top dollar for subpar products and services. It's a scam, plain and simple. And then there's the Paracelsus bad. Sounds nice, right, wrong. This spa is like a bad dream. The sauna area is a nudist zone, but they don't even bother to tell you that until you're already there. And the pools, forget about it. They're always closed for renovations, but really they're just too lazy to maintain them. The staff is arrogant and uncaring, making you feel like you're an inconvenience. And to top it all off, the facilities are dirty and outdated. It's like they're trying to make you sick. but I saved the worst for last. Balkan Grill Walter. This place is like a joke. Overpriced sausages that taste like cardboard, served by a woman who seems to hate her life. The reviews are filled with complaints about the food, the service, and even the woman's attitude. It's like they're trying to drive customers away. And let's not forget about Sasha Bar Salzburg. This place is like a fancy facade with a rotten core. The staff is arrogant and condescending, treating customers like they're beneath them. The service is slow and unfriendly, and the drinks are overpriced. It's like they're trying to take advantage of unsuspecting tourists.